You're still in your Queen of Swords energy. He's in his King of Cups energy. And you didn't ask about him, but I just knew that I felt that energy coming through. You are still being calm, cool, and collected on the exterior with your strong and healthy boundaries of discernment. You're looking at things logically and analytically. And even if you have your moments where you feel a lot of things, you, for the most part, you maintain this strong side of you. He does the same, but he feels a lot of deep emotions underneath the surface. He doesn't come across as strong as you do. He admires how strong you are. Okay, so he's definitely feeling left out in the cold and or rejected, or he did. He's definitely feeling like an intense level of attraction, lust, desire for a connection with you. Let's get more. Okay. He keeps viewing your stuff, and I think he thinks you look pretty good. He's feeling blocked and stuck, like his hands are tied. It's almost like when he watches your stuff, like he's going through some towers here. You're on vacation, so you've been posting, and he's viewing your stuff. Yeah, it's almost as if someone's dangling a carrot in front of a rabbit, but he can't have it. He's feeling blocked because of money. He views you as like his twin flame sort of energy. He feels left out in the cold because you're out on vacation and you're not in communication with him, and he doesn't have the finances or the lifestyle to keep up with you anyway, even if he wanted to. And he feels the blocks are the home situation, the financial situation, because you guys had an agreement or an understanding about future plans financially. He wants to, look, it's so funny because you both, and this is probably how you feel too at times, even though you're enjoying yourself. It's the contrast between the Fool and the Hanged Man. The Fool is someone that takes the leap of faith to reach out. The Hanged Man is just hanging there and not taking the leap of faith to reach out. So both of you feel like, this is what he feels like. He feels like, well, I would like to reach out, and I feel left out, and I feel like I'm not able to offer anything financially when it comes to career, money, and moving. So I'll just sit here in the Hangman stage. And you're out being the Fool, living your life. You know, the Fool is about adventure and traveling. And you can also feel sort of left out in the cold, subconsciously going, he's the Hangman. Why won't he take action? So I feel that he will. He just continues to feel stuck. I just cut the deck on the King of Cups right now. So he's deep in his feelings. He's in his feels. I'm like, stop viewing my stuff and just reach out. I do feel there's momentum in it. I'm also getting, he feels that if he views your stuff and he knows that you know that he's viewing his stuff, or that you have a hint at it, or if you can tell, that maybe it will spark you to do it, for you to reach out. Yeah, he's going through a tower, the World card, the Three of Wands. Literally, you're traveling. You look at the long-term future. You're wondering, when is he ever going to freaking reach out? He is having a tower as he watches you do all this, because these are long-term. Like, I keep getting that you guys have, what's the saying they say? It's the long game. It's the long game. Attraction, emotions. He feels and thinks about you that you're the Nine of Pentacles, as if you don't need him, as if you're unbothered, as if you're very accomplished and achieved because you get to travel when you want, you get to do things when you want. This is how he perceives you. he views you as a soulmate, the Two of Cups, that there's a soul bond connection. He feels like, I know what I'm feeling, but I'm going to ask. So see how this horse isn't moving? I feel like he has some level of confusion and maybe even a little bit of resentments and grudges that he feels he's not supposed to reach out yet because you told him don't do it until da-da-da-da-da happens down the road. So it's like the long future ahead. But he wants to, and he's intentionally, I don't feel maliciously intentionally. So maybe it is subconscious and conscious. But he's really taking his time. He wonders if you're even having some resentments or grudges or confusions about him. There's a lot about slow, not fast action and timing. So what does he feel and think about you? I kept asking, what is he feeling and thinking about you? And the Two of Pentacles came out. And I feel that he goes up and down about what he's feeling and thinking. He knows he cares about you. He knows he's attracted to you. He knows there's a bond. He knows that you guys have plans for the future. But he goes up and down with his moods and emotions. And he feels that you guys are hot and cold, in and out. There's a bunch of limbo. He feels like you guys are in this limbo. Yeah. He has massive anxiety and insomnia because he thinks that you're mad. He doesn't want to fight. He wonders if you're mad. He doesn't want to upset you. He doesn't want, he feels like you guys haven't been on the same page, and he's worried that it's like, okay, well, now what do I do? Yep. Tower and Hanged Man again. Hanged Man. The Tower was at the bottom of the deck here. Tower, Tower. Hanged Man here. He's going through it. What is he feeling and thinking? He's having a broken open moment. Here's the good news. I mean, it sucks that he's stuck in Hangman, but he feels that he was supposed to. But it is allowing him to reflect. It is allowing him to gain some clarity. Oh, look. The Death and the High Priestess. He wants a rebirth, but he feels that you have put an end to it to some extent. And your intuition about this is correct. The things that you're feeling. Like, you know, he needs to learn to grow a man up. This is him standing back, watching your stuff, obsessing about it, being triggered, feeling lustful. He feels rejected by you. He wants to figure out how to make this change. But one of the issues is, again, I just have felt this the whole time, you know, since we've read him, and I feel like it comes out often. It just reminds me every time I see this, you're the first person that he's ever tried to have a relationship with. And he's very used to being independent on his own, not having to be accountable or responsible for someone else's feelings or plans. So, and he's trying to not say or do anything to show all the stuff that he's feeling, but he's thinking a lot. Wow. Yeah, he's very sad, very sad, very, very sad. And he feels left out. He feels like you're likely with other people. I don't know if you're posting with other people, but he's wondering, like, who are you with? What are you doing? And I feel that he's feeling some regret and remorse. He's feeling left out big time. Yes. It's like he likes it, but he doesn't like it. Like, he wants to see what you're doing. It makes him yearn for you. But that also has a double-edged sword in it, where he's just feeling very left out. So yes, it does trigger him big time. Look, you said, do you think when he views my stuff, he gets sad? The Three of Swords came out, and I just shuffled again after I said yes, and it came out again for the second time in a row. Left out in your life, yes, but that's not what I meant. So that is, the answer to that is yes, but that's not really what I meant. What I mean is, you're traveling, you're going places, you're doing things, you're posting. It appears to him that you're living life with freedom to do what you want, when you want, where you want, how you want, and that you are with other people, or that you could be with other people, and that he isn't there doing those things with you. So he's wondering, who are you with? Are you alone? Are you with other people? Are you dating? Are they friends? Is it family? What's going on? And he feels left out, that he isn't a part of it. But it's not your fault, because even if you guys were still talking, even if you guys were in a relationship right now, he still wouldn't be there with you, because his parents wouldn't allow it, and he doesn't have the finances for it. So even if you guys were still in each other's lives, he still wouldn't be there. So yeah, it makes him sad, and he feels left out, but, and he feels like, as if maybe it just doesn't bother you that you guys aren't in each other's lives right now, or talking right now, because you're coming across as someone that's doing all these things. And he's like, well, she's not sitting at home in a corner crying over me right now. That's his perception. And I'm getting that we have the Star and the King of Wands. You are wishing that he would be a man and step up and man up. He looks up to you and wants to be that person. He's wishing to become that person as well. He just feels very stuck and trapped in his life and his circumstances to not be able to do that right now. So I keep asking, what is he feeling and thinking? What do you need to know about this? And the Moon came out with Justice. I feel like he's having a lot of insomnia. You're showing up in his dreams. The Hanged Man is here for the third time at the bottom of the deck. He's really having, the good news is he's having a lot of self-reflection because of this. It is forcing him to really realize, okay, what does this feel like to not have, access to Iris in my immediate life, or to not have communication? What does it feel like to be on this receiving end of her moving on and living her life without me? How do I feel about it? What does that mean? And he feels like there's a lot of uncertainty. And he feels like something isn't fair. Look, bottom of both of these decks has the Ace of Cups. That's good. I hope it sparks him to change and not have me in his life to know. You both really care a lot about each other, and the current status is not giving that validation or reassurance to either of you. He's currently not saying or doing anything other than he is watching all of your stuff, so that does help. But that's the only thing that's showing that he still cares. Like, he does, and I know he does. But to him, it's like, I feel like he knows you care, but it's like, does she really? I know she cares, but does she care? She seems okay. Yeah, I keep getting he has good intentions, and there's a big part of him that feels like he didn't deserve this. There's a part of him that knows you're right, and there's a part of him that feels like he didn't intentionally do anything wrong. So it's like he agrees with you, but then there's a part of him that's like, I'm not so sure. 'Cause he's still wondering, like, is there more to this? Are you being distracted with someone else? So yeah, I would say 99.999% of your reading was about